Kind, right. You know. But yeah, I left off in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 11. Alright, it says, For it hath been declared unto me of you, my brethren, by them which are of the house of Chloe, that there are contentions among you. It says, Now this I say, that every one of you saith, I am Paul, and I of Salakia, and I of Apollo, and I am Cephas, and I of Hamashiach, man. You know, but it's like, like brothers always want to have some type of beef going on in Israel, man. You know, which that goes back into the ancient times, man. But we at the time of what, man? We trying to get delivered up out of here, man. So all this, like that song from what's that? Biggie Smalls, Who Shot You? Where he said, fuck all that bickering beef. You know what I'm saying? That's of a female, man. That's a female trait and a tendency, man. The men of Yasharala are supposed to conduct themselves differently, man. You know, once you come into this truth, you gotta shave off that old man. All right? You gotta shave the old man off. Daily, man. You gotta daily examine yourself, man. Cause you got dudes, man, hey man, some dudes come in, they get on a level faster than other brothers, man. You got brothers that come in, they don't even want to be on a level. They're just happy to be around men that they believe to be the men of the Lord, man. So their whole signs will be a baggage carrier, man, so to speak. Just like you got in the rap industry, you know, when you might have a dude that's about that work. You know, he a dope ass MC or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For him to get on, what he do? He carries them niggas baggage and all that, man. He put that work in. He put in dues, man. He don't just come out there. Matter of fact, prime example. Look at this nigga Tupac, man. He used to hold bags for Digital Underground, man. You know? He ain't coming off the rip like, yo, I'm this big ass teacher. Salaki, not teacher. I'm this famous rapper. He had to humble down to a nigga to Digital Underground. Humpty Hump, man. Which if you listen to a lot of Humpty songs, man, they have nothing on Tupac songs, man. But the whole point is he came in on a low level, man. And he put that work in to get to where he was at. So he was risen up. He wasn't kept on that low level, man. You know? What the scriptures say, Yahweh Shem Yahushua give us that increase, man. All right? Salakia. Bear with me, Aki. That's wrong. All right, it's the book of Luke, chapter 17 and 10. This the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 10. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 9. This is the book of Luke, Salaki. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17. I'm going to start at verse... Wow, I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 6. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17 and 6. It says, and Yahweh said, if ye had faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye might say unto this sycamore tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea, and it should obey you. But which of you having a servant plowing or feeding cattle will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat, and will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup and gird thyself and serve me, till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward thou shalt eat and drink. Do he take that servant because he did the things that were commanded him? I trow. So likewise, ye when ye shall have done all these things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which, as Salakia, we have done that which was our duty to do, man. All right? So, hey, man, that's like I was saying with the whole Tupac thing, man. You know? What he do? Everything that they asked that man to do, he had to do it, man, to get to where he was at. You know? But he did it on the left-hand side, man. And you supposed to do things on the right-hand side for who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rachak man. All right? And that's how you get that increase, because he increases you, man. But at the end of the day, you're not supposed to sit there and pride in yourself and glory in yourself, man. Because without him, it's no you, man. It ain't the other way around, man. But you got dudes that forget about that, man. And if you in that type of spirit, man, you need to repent, man. Straight up. You got to repent, man. Before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua come back and bring judgment to this place, man. Because this place is about to be destroyed, man. Whether you believe it or not. Look at the news. Do you watch the news? You should start watching it, bro. Matter of fact, you know what? They say if you got $1 in the bank right now, it's only worth 97 cents. And that's American money. American money. If you have $1 bill in the bank right now, it's only worth 97 cents. So your economy is collapsing. Yeah, but that's just the start, bro. That's just the start. It gets deeper than that, man. But people don't believe that, man. We about to be at World War III. You had, go ahead, brother. But we're supposed to come out and teach. So the blood will be off our hands. We gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't warn somebody, if you love your people, you come out here and warn them so they can't say that you didn't warn them. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, man, if you light a candle and try to hide it up underneath a bed, the light gotta shine, man. You know? I'm an Israelite. There's no such thing as black. His shirt is black. My shirt is black. We ain't black. We all different shades of brown, man. You know? We all different shades of brown.
That's a fact.
But they call you black. Black means what? Like bad, man. You know what I'm saying? And white means pure.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why they call themselves white people, but they're not really white. That's right. But they Edomites, they Hebrew Edomites. Because they spoke Hebrew too, man. And they came from, you go back to Genesis 25 to 25, they both came from Isaac. Now Isaac gave Jacob and Esau his blessing. And Esau's blessing was the sword. And if you look over there, that's one example of the sword. Because when we fuck up, what them niggas come do? Lock us up, they gun us down. Why? Because we're going against him, man. We don't dig that. from the food we eat, everything. Everything that we do, we was taught right here, man. So when we come out here and teach out of here, because this is our book, but our people don't even want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't got no dudes that practice Islam come out here in the corner and teach. You know what I'm saying? They go into a building which they control it. But in the Quran, it tells you that the Israelites are the chosen people. Because they gave us the Lord gave us the covenant.
It's too much to talk about it right now. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm telling you the truth, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want to overload you.
No, I already know, bro. Like, I ain't going. I'm Muslim. I'm non-Christian. My pop was a Blake. You mean Blake Jew?
See that? So you know something, bro.
Yeah, bro. I know. Like,
All right, let me read this to you real quick.
Wait, we got it.
And I'll read this to you real fast before you leave, bro. Now, this the Quran. Look, that's the Quran, brother. All right. So, hold up. All right, here we go. This is Surah 2 and 36. It said, no, my fault. Surah 2 and 40. It says, O children of Israel, remember my favor wherewith I favored you, and fulfill your part of the covenant. I shall fulfill my part of the covenant and fear me. The people right on that side, bro.
Right.
And that's the truth. And that's in the Quran, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all brothers be safe, man. You know? But that's why we out here on the highways of heaven. To teach our people the truth. But damn, I forgot where I was at. Oh, 7 and 10. This is the book of 17, Salaki. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 10. It's so likewise, says, so likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do. All right? So that's just like you having a job, you come out here to do it. You don't pride yourself on your job like, yo, I'm the best employee. That's some prideful shit. You just do the job and you let your work speak for itself, man. All right? But at the end of the day, you be like, man, I ain't nobody. Matter of fact, I just watched that movie, The Lion King, the new John, man. You know? And what Simba was saying, matter of fact, not Simba, Mufasa, he was saying like, yo, I ain't nobody. But he was a king. He was a whole king, and that's how humble he was. He was like, I ain't nobody. And he was all about his people, man. And that made me think about King David. And that made me think about the elect, man. You know? And that new Lion King, that's a movie brothers should go check out. You know? In their time if they get a chance to come across it. Or if they get a chance to do so. But that movie is deep, man. You know? And he talked about how all the other kings was in the heavens, you know, and looking down on them and all that, man. That movie's a spiritual movie, man. The Lion King, the second one, a new one, man. All right? Matter of fact, for some people, man, they just don't get it, man. All right? This is Matthew chapter 18 and 1. This thing is all about humility, man. We ain't on no level. You know? We ain't on no level at all. And that's why the first scripture I brought out was though all things are gonna come to the light, man. Because you got brothers hitting brothers and secretly saying things, but the Lord make all these things manifest, man. At the end of the day, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua make all these things manifest. So you can't hide nothing, man. So this is the book of Salaki. This is the book of Matthew chapter 18, starting at verse 1. It says, at the same time, this came the disciples unto Yahweh Shah saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahweh Shah called a little child unto him and set him in the midst of them. So, yo, man, I bring the scripts out a lot. And it's relevant, man. It's relevant every time, man. Because he says, yo, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua brought a little child, man, and pointed at him. Why? Because you got niggas nowadays, they tell you, they get to a certain age or whatever, they think they got so much knowledge that you can't teach them nothing, man. But then you have brothers that's more humble, you know what I'm saying? They be like, damn, bro, like, yo, that video that you did, yo, you even edified me. And that brother been in it longer than you. You know what I'm saying? But you got some brothers that can't admit that. You know? Shalaki, drop my son. But you got certain brothers that can't admit that, man. Cause they puffed up, they swollen up, man. Like a nigga that lift a whole lot of weights. What he do? He puff up. He beef up, man. That's how these dudes are. They on swole, man. You know?
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit about this.
But verse 3 says, it said, verily I say unto you, which is truly, I say unto you, except ye become converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. So if you can't become as a little child, be able to be taught, you ain't gonna be able to come into the kingdom of heaven. Because if if you try to teach your teachers, and your teacher's been around long as you, what type of man are you, man? Where's your integrity, man? You know? Where's your integrity? If you've been around, if you try to teach a man that's been in the truth way longer than you, all right? And I'm talking about a man that has the truth, man. Not these dudes that be going off. All right? Always something out here, man. Call Lanya.